Hey, what's up guys? Thomas Roger here today, and yes, today I am in my bedroom where you've got pretty much a lot of things hidden here. So the scarf there, the tour or the albums there on my bed. Thomas, I love that. Thomas, I love your videos. Yes, all of it's in here, my bedroom. This is why you can't see it in the other room where I make most of my videos. But guys. Yeah, this video is about the reasons why potentially maybe Ed chose equals rather than subtracts to be released. So the reason why equals and subtracts rather than subtracts and equals or a double album. Like I said on the Instagram post, and Ed commented, and yeah, let's get on with the video. So the first thing is because we've just been in a global pandemic. Really, we've been in a global pandemic, and everyone's coming like. The release of Bad Habits, and Ed didn't want a depressing song coming in June where the country is about to open up, and when Ed found the news of the roadmap coming out of lockdown, when Ed knew he needed like a dance tune to really get and it's true my bad habits lead to you. Ooh. Yes. I love Bad Habits so much, and it's the perfect song to get us out of lockdown because it's such a tune of a song, such a dance song to get us moving, and also I think it's so pretty relatable. Bad Habits. Everyone has bad habits, and yeah, bad habits lead to you. Ooh. And then of course, Subtract. I don't know Subtract's lo-fi acoustic, like I said before. A lot of times lo-fi acoustic, what Ed effing loves, and maybe the reason why it's equals and subtracts is because Ed to work on subtracts more, and I think he said in the GQ interview, he said he's going to write a couple more songs for the next album, which is Subtracts, next year. So, and apparently he's been writing Subtracts ever since the first album. That is just mind-blowing to think about. Subtracts. I can't believe they're still doing theories on subtracts in 2021, where I thought initially subtract 2021, but yes, it's equals, baby. Yes. Equals and subtracts. Another reason why, because a continuation from Divide. The reason why is because, Divide's a massive pop from like slow song to fast song, slow song to fast song, slow song to fast song. From Eraser, Castle on the Hill, Dive, Shape of You, Perfect. Yeah. It kind of makes more sense because, the continuation of albums, I just find that so fascinating and interesting of how it's like, yes. And also another reason why, Divide, continuation to equals, and then equals to subtracts, and also equals is going to be an amalgamation of all the albums into one. So we're going to get the pop songs, we're going to get the lo-fi acoustic songs, we're going to get the it's not a rapper, it's a singer with the flow songs. Yes, crazy. All the albums into equals, which Ed's been working on since June of 2017, which is mind-blowing to think about. That is over 4 years in the making. For equals. And but Subtract's been working on for even pretty much Ed worked on Divide for 2 years. Yeah, since 2015. And then Multiply for like 2 years. Yeah, but equals 4 years. Subtracts potentially even bloody longer. This is why Subtracts and Equals are going to be, I think, the best albums. I love all of it. I love Plus, Multiply and Divide. But Equals and Subtracts is going to be even more of a masterpiece of albums because Ed's been working on them even longer. Yes, sorry about that rant. Back to the actual video itself, sorry. Yeah, another reason why equals and subtracts is because, as I said before, the continuation from Divide, the last ever Divide show was in Ipswich at Chantry Park. Yeah, and Ed said on GQ, I'll get the interview up. I think, the continuation from Divide to Equals is because, to restart from Ipswich, and then Ed said in the GQ interview, but then how eventually the tour next year would encapsulate all of it, all 10 years and all 5 albums. The idea for the tour would be that you start with the big venues, the massive stadiums and parks and all that lot, which he did on the end of the Divide tour. What, 2018, 2019 was the massive venues, and Ed continuation from that. And also, and then you subtract the venues from like the massive stadiums and parks, airports. Ed played as well in the Divide tour, which, and then subtracts the venues down to like arenas, to theatres, to yes. I need to be part of that shows, you know. Gradually down in size, and also the end of next tour will end in a church, a theatre, and then a church, and then Donegal, playing a church in Donegal. It doesn't make sense to do such small tour. I have a big fan base that wants to come and see the show. But it does make sense that towards the end of the tour, it's done by competition. Okay, so like the HMV and Plus tour thing, not £500 a ticket for the small shows, not done by a poll somehow. I would love to do the ever decreasing tour. Yeah, that's what Ed said on the GQ interview, which links to the video because, you know, transitions from divide to equals to subtract. Yes, right there, guys. And yeah, so I do believe the first shows will be in Ipswich. Continuation from the Divide Tour shows, because those are the last shows of the Divide Tour, and also still the current situation. It does make sense that Ed plays the first shows, maybe at Portman Road in Ipswich with an actual crowd, like 4 shows. Portman Road, yeah. Maybe when the football season's just ended, so maybe spring of 2022, like May or June 2022. Now I'm theorizing tour dates now. Yeah, maybe. Hey, Ipswich, hey, bring that. I could bring every. Yeah, Portman Road Stadium. After the season ends, maybe Ed could restart the tour. I don't know, really. I don't know. 4 shows at Portman Road, that'll be epic with an actual crowd, and then maybe I don't know. It could maybe play Leeds again. Maybe play the shows what he did on the Divide tour. Maybe a place called Grimsby. I'm joking. Yeah. The Divide tour transitions to the Equals tour. Well, we don't know. I think it's just going to be tour, like the ever decreasing tour that Ed said, which I cannot wait for, you know. And I think that's why Divide will transition onto Equals, and then Equals onto Subtract. Yeah, and then tour for a very long time. This era is going to last for a very, very long time, and I am here for the entirety of it. This proves I am going to be here for it with all the 5-album merch tour. Yes. Yes. Can't really see the scarf that's there, and also on my bed as well. Yeah, that's pretty much it, I believe. The ever decreasing tour. So, let's recap the video. Hopefully I've said everything in the video. But most likely. Yeah, and also I'd say, like I said earlier, and this is a follow-up record done too. Not done, mostly. There may be a couple more I write next year to go on, but I just need to get to the stage where I'm happy as I am with this new one. But there was a stage back at the end of the last year when I thought I'd never, yeah. So yeah, you know, and then having a kid, he thought his entire priorities would be just to focus on his. I most like to put this out. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much all the theories and speculations why I think Equals and then subtracts the current situation. Everything's opened up again. Equals does make sense to come out first rather than subtracts a lo-fi acoustic, where Equals in an amalgamation of all the albums combined together, which I cannot wait for, with Bad Habits coming first, and then Shivers this upcoming Friday. Shivers coming out. I keep saying it, I'm sorry. Yeah. And then Shivers, and then maybe another pop song, like R&B pop song maybe on the album. Who knows? I cannot wait. Yeah. And then because to to restart the shows in Ipswich. Like his last show was the Divide Tour, was in Ipswich as well. But of course, that may be Portman Road, and then yeah, I cannot wait. And then Subtracts. Well, yeah, and then Equals, of course, coming out this year in 2021 on the 29th of October 2021 to be precise. And Ed said there will be an 18-month release window for the next 2 albums. So I haven't really said 18 months, so that'll be October 2022, 12 months, November 2022. Yeah, I think like spring. I don't know. Yeah, 18-month window between Equals and Subtracts, and yeah. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in another video. Peace.